Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the vlog. Now, I've had the C6 for about 5 days now. I've put probably 100 or 150 miles on it since I've had it in those 5 days. I've been trying to drive it quite a lot to try to get, I guess, the feel of the car, since I've came from C5s for the most part and F bodies. I've had several Camaros and WS6s. It's the first C6 that I've ever got. And if you haven't seen the pickup video, I'll link it in the description below, but that's a good video as well. You should probably check it out. But anyway, today I want to go over, it's probably, I don't know if it's really 5 things I hate about this particular C6 Corvette. Now, my Corvette owners, do not get triggered. This is not as a whole. I'm talking about this car in particular. Now, I don't know if this is a problem on all C6s or if this is a singular problem with my C6. Let's begin, shall we?
Perfect.
So the first thing that I've really noticed about this C6 Corvette is this interior really makes a lot of noise. Now, like I said, I don't know if this is just mine, but it seems like every bump you hit, any kind of door you open, it makes some kind of noise. Now, I get that this is a 13-year-old car with close to 100,000 miles on it. There's probably going to be some quirks that's usually not there. Guys, that literally sounds like my boy James Stradman's Aventador driver's door. Not so much anymore. I seen he got it fixed, so props to you. But literally everything makes some kind of noise on this interior. And if you hit a bump, my lord, if you don't hear it. So that's the first thing that I dislike about this car. But again, will all be addressed, which brings me to my second thing that I really dislike about this particular car, and that is this interior color. I'm not exactly sure. For one, I know these seats aren't factory seats. It's the factory seat, it's not the factory seat cover. And although they tried, I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up too well, but the contrasting tans kind of mess with my OCD a little bit. The interior is absolutely filthy, this tan interior, and the tan interior as a whole is my issue. The interior is going to be completely swapped. We're going to do an all black interior. The way that when I was looking for a C6, I wanted an all black interior, but I couldn't pass up the deal on this car, so I don't care to throw a little bit of money at it. But just this tan shows dirt and stains so bad. And then you end up with this contrasting like gray color, and then you have the black, and then you have like this tan and this tan and this tan. That's just too much going on for me. So I'm going to go over exactly what we're going to do to remedy all this in an upcoming video, because I'm going to chronicle everything I do to this car. The interior color combination is the second thing that really gets me on this particular car. So while we're out here, let's talk about the third thing. And guys, the third thing is probably something that every C6 owner, at least when I looked around YouTube, it seems like a lot of people have went through it. And that is these godforsaken headlight lenses. This one's not terrible, but up close you can kind of see it's in dire need of some refurbishing. But this poor headlight over here, I mean, RIP, it has seen better days, and yeah, that's just not good. So that's going to also be addressed in a future video. To recap so far, number 1, all of the interior noises. Number 2, the interior color combination itself. 3, these godforsaken headlight lenses, which I guess brings us to our next thing, and it's also on the outside of this car. And that is the current condition of the outside of this car. Now, from like 10 feet, it looks really good, but I showed some of this in the pickup video. it's just in dire need of rescuing. This front bumper has scratches all over it. The hood, same way. Fender, scratches. Door, little bit of a nick there. Rear quarter panel, scratches. Deck lid, scratches. This wing, it looks like the desert floor, so I'm not exactly sure what they painted this with or who painted this. I don't know if it was the previous owner or someone else, but Jesus Christ, I don't know what they used, but that is horrifying. Back bumper, scratches. This side of the deck lid, scratches. This quarter panel, chipped. This door, scratched. So this car was really just in need of rescuing in general. That's probably why I got such a good deal on this car. The plans for this car, all of that is also going to be addressed, so no big deal there whatsoever. And while I'm on this side of the car, brings me to the fifth thing that I really dislike about this particular C6, and that is these wheels. I don't know what brand Cray is. I looked them up. They didn't look like that bad of a brand, but if you can see, this particular wheel literally looks like there's just not words. And the back ones are not really much better. They're pretty scuffed up. Still has the remnants of, I guess, some kind of tire paint. I guess that's what all the cool kids are doing nowadays, is painting logos on the tires. Not sure if I'll be partaking in that little tradition that has evolved. This wheel is pretty much the same way. This one is probably the best of the bunch. The design of them themselves aren't horrible. I don't think that I'm going to leave them on there going forward once the body modifications really, I guess, take over. For the last thing that I really want to gripe about is back on the inside of the car, and that is this stereo. Now, when I looked at it, I thought, oh man, he already replaced it with an aftermarket unit. That's awesome. Pioneer unit. Till I looked that it was from 2006, which is why it doesn't have Bluetooth. It doesn't even have an aux port. I'm surprised it doesn't come with a cassette player, but it does do that, which is cool. And you do have a CD player in there, but I couldn't tell you the last time I bought a CD. Now, I had like the little FM modulator Bluetooth thing that plugs in to the cigarette port or the 12-volt port, whatever you want to call it. And for some reason, the accessory port stopped working on my way home. Have no idea why. Somebody said it may have been a fuse. Apparently, these cars are notorious for that. If anybody knows, comment below and tell me, is that a weak point of these cars, the 12-volt accessory? I don't know. Don't know anything about these cars yet, so I'm learning as I go. So relying on you guys, the viewers, to teach me about this car. Yeah, this is going to have to go. It's going to have to get upgraded with something. While we're back in the inside of the car, that's going to be it for this video. As far as the drivetrain, I have absolutely no complaints about it. And I'll get around to everything I love about this car, which is almost everything else that I didn't mention in probably the next video, actually, which will be probably going up this coming Thursday. I'm filming this on Sunday. It'll probably go up Sunday night. Happy Labor Day tomorrow, everyone. If you like this video, if you like the C6, smash that like button. Comment down below and tell me that you like this car. And what do you guys think I should do with it? Should we do the wide body? Should we just do a lot of performance stuff to it? This is an LS2 car. In the comments below, let me know. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for getting me over the 1,500 subscriber hump, and I'll see you guys on the next video.